All right, good morning. Oh, YouTube. Welcome back to another Daily Scuttlebutt with Ivy's Family Factotum. I am Anson. Gladys is inside. She's playing with the little one. Yeah, my back still hurts. It's not as bad as it used to be. You know, I can actually get up and walk around. I'm outside. Beautiful day, blue skies. A whole lot of greenery. A whole lot of grass that needs to be cut. Oh, maybe I can get my lazy teenage daughter to do it, since I'm hurt and Gladys hurt her hand, so she's not gonna be able to hold on to the lawnmower with two hands. So yeah, or I can just do the struggle bus, come out here. So right now for me, y'all, because I really haven't put out a whole lot in the community, I am currently waiting on a CT scan for my lower back. I've already had an x-ray. The x-ray was clean. So it's going to be one of two things. Either I have a severely pulled muscle in my back that's right around the L4, L5 region of my spine, because it's right there on the right side of my spine. Very specific location, and I've had that same pain in that area before, because I do have a degenerative disc right there, and I believe that it's going to be either a herniated disc right there from doing, moving the concrete bags and rocks and just doing all this stuff, right? Because if you guys watch the laundry video of where I was doing the slabs and then moving the laundry, I was hauling those 80-pound concrete bags, lifting them, holding them, basically up here in the front. It's horrible on your back doing that, and basically almost 100 feet away. So from where the pallet sits to where the tent is, I was hauling those, and I hauled eight bags. Yeah, so actually I think it's even more. I think it ended up being around 9 bags, because one of the bags on the pallet was actually broken open, which I hate, because it's kind of a waste of money. Whenever you start getting into the middle of your pallet and you find broken bags in the middle of your pallet. But yeah, so doing that, actually moving to the last thing that I had physically did was moving the washer and dryer, and that's the video that came out today, which I've spent 6 days trying to upload. Because we ended up having storms come through, power outages, so it uploaded to 50% and then stopped. I had to re-upload it, and it just is what it is. We utilize our Verizon hotspot. This area has really horrible Verizon reception, so I've actually ordered another home Wi-Fi that will utilize all the providers. So it utilizes Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile. Basically whichever signal is the best, and that's what I'm going to be utilizing for my computer only for uploading videos. So that way, our Verizon hotspot, can be for the TVs, can be for the girls' tablets, stuff like that, right? Because that hotspot only gets 150 gig at the high-speed internet, and whenever I'm uploading videos, we go through that in less than like a week and a half. So I'm not trying to continue to do that, because then we're not able to watch TV, which, me personally, I don't care. I would rather watch YouTube or be outside working, but right now I can't really do either because of our internet situation. But I would like to put out that hopefully by this time next year, so we're going to have the struggle bus for a little bit, but this time next year, they're actually bringing fiber internet to our area. So we actually had guys out on the property last week that they were doing measurements or looking at the service poles. So our service pole Where the transformer is basically right behind y'all, and I have another one all the way down there where the old house used to sit, that they're also going to be running it all the way to the end. So one of the things that we are actually looking at right now is our RV site where we are at, right? Because we're not close to the well. So we only have one well on the property. We're not close to septic. We only have one septic on the property. So we have not been able to get access to have the RV at the other side of the property because there's work that needs to be done. We have a couple stumps that need to be removed. We have another culvert that needs to be installed into a bunch of rocks. For these items, I need a backhoe. I need access to a backhoe. We have a friend that has a backhoe. I know, but he is super busy. Super busy. Doesn't really have the ability for moving said backhoe because it doesn't have a trailer for it yet. So he has to pay other people to be able to do that, right? And that's one of those that, you know, we are definitely appreciative that he's already said that he'll be able to help. But we're also kind of like on a time crunch, right? Because we have two things, right? Our priority right now, I'm hurt. I cannot do a lot of this physical work of lifting or anything. Even just sitting here, my back's just throbbing. My family jewels are just throbbing, like someone kicked me. And being able to do this, the physical labor of this, I can't. And at least not right now, because I might need surgery. I don't even know yet until I get the scans. But it's a federal holiday weekend. It's Juneteenth today, so all this stuff's closed, right? So hopefully I can get in. I mean, I can always go to the emergency room again, but I would have to actually go to a different emergency room that has a CT scanner or an MRI machine, because our local ER does not have that. They only have x-ray. So I would have to go up to the big city if I wanted to do anything more. The water buffalo, okay, we've come to our end of our rope with that project, because right now, and we actually got help, you know, from the community. Thank you, Jason and Tara, monetarily. They have helped out for us to be able to get some new tires for that, because whenever I first put that thing together or pulled it out of the woods, the tires that were on it, one tire was okay, it was holding air. The other tire was just trash. So I ended up pulling that off and put on a different off-road tire. That off-road tire was still flat, okay? It was still flat, but it's a strong enough tire. It's a 10 ply or 12, I think it's a 10 ply tire, but it was still strong enough to hold up without falling off the rim, with it being an off-road tire, that I could still move it very slowly around the property, right? Because we can't go through here because we have the creek, and that bridge is not done. Plus the bridge is not going to be strong enough to be driving a vehicle over that, and we don't have, you know, like a little tractor or a four-wheeler or anything like that. Because like a four-wheeler or ATV would be able to go over it, hauling the trailer, but not a vehicle. Vehicles are just going to be way too heavy. Because the water trailer fully loaded it's a little over 1 ton, you know, and I'm pretty sure that the bridge would support that, and then whatever the weight of the other stuff, right? But vehicles, I mean, they weigh a lot. I mean, more than that water weighs. So the tires on it, they're done. They're done. So the other tire that was kind of holding air is shredded. So my last trip, and this was 3 days ago. So right now we probably have enough water in there to last one more day, with everyone taking showers, being able to flush toilets, washing hands, stuff like that. Still we're trying to be conservative as much as we can. Not running the laundry, because obviously you guys, if you watch the video, you see that we have laundry now. We have not been running the laundry. We've been trying to do at least one load a day, because that little pump that's on that water buffalo, it cannot hold up to doing laundry. It's just, even though it's a professional grade, it overheats, and then it'll shut down if we do anything more than one load. All right, so water buffalo tires need to be fixed. We got help with being able to get new tires. It also needs the little trailer jack to be able to get it on and off the ball, because before I was just lifting it. I was lifting it off and on, because the location of the tank is fairly balanced, so it's not super heavy even when it has water in it. I'm pretty sure that was still one of those factors that was definitely hurting my back. But right now, we're relying on somebody. We are really, really relying on somebody to come help us out. And I mean, I love you, brother, but I'm hoping that it's not a false promise, because if we don't have this thing fixed by today, tomorrow, we're not able to get water very efficiently. I'm not going to say that we can't get water, because we still have the 5-gallon jugs that we can go over there and get. Obviously, the kiddo's going to have to man up. 13-year-old girl having to man up with hauling this water, and 5-gallon jugs are not. It's 8.34 pounds per gallon, and it's so you're looking at a little over 40 pounds that she would have to be picking up and putting back into that water trailer. So we can't put water directly into the RV, because the pump inside the RV is gone. That pump chewed up itself, and I have not been able to replace it yet. So we do not have a secondary pump. Okay, but yeah, water trailer needs to be fixed today. We do have a little bit of money to be able to do that. Obviously, help with our friends, and we thank you. We love you. And the other half of that money that we're needing is, I'm still waiting on the bank, because I ended up getting some money back from Virginia, personal property tax type stuff. But those checks will not clear until after the holiday, so they don't clear until tomorrow. And that's one of the things. So that's why we're kind of relying on our community, to be able to help us out to go get these tires installed. Actually paying for the tires, getting them installed, putting them onto the trailer for us, and then us being able to pay you back. That's as of right now, that's the only way it's going to happen. Only way it's going to happen, because I cannot physically lift up that tire. I mean, I'm in pain just sitting here. Gladys can't do it either. So this is the living out on your property by yourself. This is things that happen. We hit a roadblock, and so many things that need to be done that we can't get done because we both hurt ourselves. And I know we're not trying to do that. I'm not trying to overwork myself. Accidents also happen, right? Gladys hurt her hand, and we're not trying to do that stuff. We're trying to be safe, trying to be meticulous, trying to take it easy, taking it slow, but things still happen. It is what it is, and that's when you reach out to your community and you're trying to have the community help. And we've been reached out, by a couple people, right? A couple and a few other people, within the community saying yes, they're going to help. But Um, that's just it. We have to rely on that and hope that it's not a false promise that they'll actually come and help. So we hope that you do. Please reach out. Um, I know as right now our family is in need and we need you to help us, please. So I don't like having to beg for help, but I'm begging. We could definitely use some help. So I'm going to go ahead and leave that at that. We definitely appreciate you guys for following the journey. And yeah, until I get better, videos are going to be slow because I really can't do anything. So, all right, y'all. Until next time, last but not least, remember to always thank a veteran at every chance you get. Not only on Veterans Day, and we'll see you on the next one. Later, y'all.